Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Nick the Frog Roblox Studios tutorial. So, in this tutorial, I will be updating my video that I made a couple months ago about how to make a button teleporter. So, I'm going to be updating it today because if you guys didn't notice, it actually TPs every single player in the game, and obviously a couple people were telling me that they didn't want that, so this is a little updated version. What you want to do is insert two parts. One of these will be your button. What you're going to do is basically move your top part, and what you want to do is with this second part right here, you want to make that into a 1x1 cube. Let's see, 1x1 cube, or however big you want your button. I'm going to be doing mine a 1x1 cube. And then put it on like a door or something wherever you want to TP it. I'm just going to put it in the sky for now. And I'm going to anchor it. Make sure you anchor both parts. And now what we're going to do about this end part here is you are going to move this part right here. This part right here that's still on the ground here, you want to name this to end part. You want to name this to end. And you want to name the part up here to button. So button and end you want. This end, you want to move to wherever you want your ending position to be. Make sure it's a little bit above the ground because you're going to be TP'd basically inside the part. So make sure that it's a bit above the ground of where you want to be TP'd. Then, what you want to do is set the transparency in your properties window. If you don't know how to open your properties window, you want to click View and click Explore and Properties. And you can have properties really wherever you want. You select the end part here, and you can see on the side transparency is set to 0. You want to set that to 1, so it will be completely invisible. Then you want to come down here and set can collide to false. So that means people can collide with the part, or can't collide with it. So now that they can't collide, what you want to do is insert a script, insert a click detector in our button. After you insert the click detector, what you want to do is change the click detector max click distance, change that to 10, just so people can't click the button. And we're going to be putting a debounce on this so people can't spam click it. Even you'll be TP'd, you still can't spam click it. So what you want to do is insert a script. You want to type local debounce equals to false. Then you want to type local button equals script dot parent. Next, you want to do button dot click detector dot mouse click connect function player. Then what you want to do, press an enter, enter, enter. So you have 3 lines, and in the middle, type local humanoid root part equals to player dot character. Make sure you spell character correctly. Dot humanoid or colon find first child. Find first child. Bracket speech marks humanoid root part. Press enter. And what you want to do is say humanoid root part dot C frame. C-frame.new. Or no, not C-frame.new. Equals to game dot workspace dot end. So you want to get your end part here. Dot C-frame. So basically what this is doing is this is getting the C-frame of your humanoid root part and changing that to the C-frame of the end part. So as you can see, if we press play here, we haven't implemented the debounce, if anyone's wondering. We haven't implemented any of the debounces. I'm just going to show you the button. Where'd it go? Where's the button? I don't even know where it is, because it's so small I don't even know where it is. So let me just leave and let me click home, drop down menu, play here. So I'm right at my button. And all we do is click it, if we have to be very close, and it will TP you. And it will only TP you because it gets your player, it gets your humanoid root part, and TPs you. So for example, just to show you guys, I'm going to add in the debounce, and then I'm going to start a server with 2 players. So what we want to do to start this, you want to press tab on both of these, making sure that these are one line forward. You want to add an extra end at the bottom. What you want to type here is you want to type if debounce equals to false, then space debounce equals true. Then what you want to do is you want to type under here wait, and then you want to put here however long you want to wait for the person to be able to click the button again. I'm going to do, for example, 10 seconds. And then you say debounce equals false. And now I'm actually going to start a player by clicking, or start 2 players by clicking test. And we're going to run them on the local server. So I'm going to probably be doing player 1 and player 2. So sorry for everything opening up at once. But we are going to get this on that side. That's the server. So you can see we got the players right here, player 1 and player 2. And I'm going to close this. You can see we got player 1 right here. Or we got player 2 on the left here.
I'm just walking down the street.
And you can see we got player 1 right here. So obviously, if we find the button, I don't fully where it is. So we're going to have to find the button. Let's see, is it over here anywhere? I don't know where the button is. That's my issue. I don't know where the button is. I should have put something to know where the button was. I have no clue where it is. That's an issue. Let me find where it is on the local server really quickly. Server a little bit bigger. Yeah, so we're over there. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to really quickly put the characters. I'm going to select the character. I'm going to move a player over here, aka player 1 over here, and I'm going to move player 2. Or I don't know if this is player 1 or player 2. I can't really see. But I'm going to move you two players over here. So now they're right by the button. Now we're going to go back into these servers. We're going to go back to the normal things. We're going to minimize the server. First thing, okay, we're going to get player 2. And you see we got our 2 players here. If I close chat really quickly. So you can see I'm on player 2 right now. If player 2 clicks the... Actually, I want to make sure you guys can see the button. If you can see the button right there. If player 2 clicks the button. Oh, if player 2 clicks the button, it will only TP player 2. As you can see, player 1 is still right here. And if player 1 clicks it... Wait, it's not working. Oh, I forgot there's a debounce. There we go. You can see now I'm TP'd where there? I'm TP'd here. So that is a simple way to update this one to make sure that you can only TP one player. And you can always make it so the debounce is longer or anything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little short tutorial of how to fix that issue. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone!